thing I want you to understand is choose the right person, though. Like,
don't ignore the bad. Don't ignore, and don't think you could change like something that's like they've been doing for a while.
Like, speaking of Jay told me a story about at his old job, and if somehow someone watches that from that shit, you about to get out. Jay told me a story about how this girl that he was friends with at that job, she was getting married. The month of her getting married, she got fucking smashed in the bathroom of their job by one of his other friends. And they were like, I know
what this is.
And they were like fucking for a while up until the point that she got married. Think about that. She had just got engaged and all this shit. And if she were like, so really tell me, is it love? Because I'm pretty sure she still loves the person that she's with. But it was some dick there. And she was just like, fuck it. Because how was he going to find out? So it's on both sides. But also, again, to that man who she cheated on, he should have known. So I'm trying to put it all together like that. We should choose, nice saves. We should choose better people. All right? Choose better people. If you have to sacrifice fucking, like some people, they do a lot of things based off of looks. I understand. I feel like all of us really do. Yeah. Which is, I completely understand that. But you have to be willing to deal with the shit you're going to deal with. I have a friend who loves all these bad, thotty-looking girls, but don't want to deal with them being thotties, which makes no sense to me.
You mean like he likes them in like a girlfriend sense? Like he wants to be with them?
Well, yeah, but he likes everything about it. He likes the way they look, the ass, like the style, like the swagger and all that shit. But I'm like, okay, if you like that, please be prepared to deal with that.
Yeah, like your game plan has to change drastically from a normal.
And you have to be, your level of self-confidence has to go up immensely.
Yeah.
Because your girl is going to get, like, when you're not around, or even probably when you're around, she's going to get talked to. Yep. It happens, all right? I had a nigga in the club, this is like, I think a month ago. My girl was with her friends, and I was legit on the side of them talking to my boy. They were like, if we could like make some sense. I was like right here with my boy. Mm-hmm. They were like maybe right there, like where that chair is, right?
Just off camera. They were just off camera
where that chair is. And this dude walks in who's a corny nigga, right? He walks in, he daps up the bouncer dude, and then he sees them standing there, and then he starts talking to one of her friends, starts talking to my girl. And then my girl was like looking at him like, was like what do you want and everything like that. And then he's like, oh, you guys trying to get in? And they're like, yeah. And he's like, all right, cool. Like you guys come with me, it's fine. And then my girl's like, oh no, like we're with people. I'm with my boyfriend and stuff like that. And the guy goes like, oh okay. And he just walks in, right? So I'm like, I'm watching. So I'm just like, ha, this is funny, right? So we go in the club. The dude happens to like walk past us again, right? And he bumps into one of my girl's friends, and then he's like, oh, excuse me. And he's like, oh, hey. And then he was like, see, I could have got you guys in for free, but your friend said that you guys didn't want to, so it is what it is. And then he looked stupid because they were just like, okay. And then he's turned around, and I was just like,
that never works.
That never works, right? But the whole moral of the story is like, this nigga, like, clearly never saw me, right? Mm-hmm. And also because I am black and my girl is not black, I get it, because he was not black either. But he never saw me. Even when, like, he interacted with my girl, I was never around my girl, right? He still tried something not knowing I was there. If you want to deal with some shit like that on a daily basis, I have to become confident in myself to be like, all right, look, I get it. My girl is attractive.
Yeah.
Guys are going to find her attractive.
You can't fight every single person. I can't
flip out all the time, or whatever. Especially when this dude has not seen me yet, right? If he saw me did that shit, I gotta beat your ass. I have to.
If he looked you up and down, was just like, then turn to your girl, and get you in.
I'm like, oh my god, he gonna die. Like, and she knows this too. Like, but he didn't do that, so I was just like, I can't get hot at him because he didn't know, which is cool. Because also I'm like, yeah, my girl looks cool. Thank you, whatever, right? You got to be able to deal with that shit. The same thing how Cardi, if you're with a nigga like Offset who has had all these hoes before, I'm not saying you have to deal with it, but if you choose to be with that nigga, be aware that this probably is happening.
Yeah.
If you're cool with it, fucking rock on.